Okay, boys and girls, welcome back. Redmissed in the house once again. How you doing? I hope everyone's doing great. I'm doing great, and we, my friends, are playing some more Magic Legion. Now, I want to go ahead and show you a couple of little things in this video. Now, obviously, you watched the video yesterday of the dungeons and stuff, and I really hope that you enjoyed that. But when I was playing the game very, very early hours of this morning, so maybe about 2 or 3 o'clock this morning, I come across another hidden little gem that I want to go and share with you guys because, again, a lot like before, a lot of people don't realize it because it's hiding in plain sight. But before we go ahead and show you that, I want to try and go after this boss. So I'm actually... Oh, no, that was the wrong one. I'm going to drop her, and I'm going to bring in her and the Monkey King. Now, I'm going to try my best to succeed in this, but I really don't know if I'm going to be able to. Like, as you can see there, the Monkey King, I do have on this account a couple of spare legendary cards. So the Monkey King is going to have some good stats, hopefully. So let's go ahead and build up this a little bit. If we can make everything sort of level 50, I'm going to be quite happy with that. So let's try make everything level 50. Like, this is the other thing that I really hate. Like, maybe I'm just completely missing it. But since the update, it doesn't actually show you what level the gear is now when you're upgrading it. You just kind of got to stab in the dark, I guess, and hope that you're actually leveling up to where you want to be leveling up to. So that's okay there, but now we're going to need to get some stuff and things over here. Let's just go ahead and level up to the best we can. So if I go here, spend... Wow, that's a lot of diamonds. Let's just spend 200 diamonds to get a bit of gold, and we'll just level up this to the most we can. Now, there's a couple of little gems that I want to show you, and that is, first off, if you go into the magic shop. Now, this is going to be a good little tip. Like, obviously, if you play the snow thingy-majiggy, let me go over here. So if you go into the Snowville and you fight the boss battle, then you're probably going to be a lot like me and have a lot of legendary gear for the, like, a lot of the legendary bits. It's actually the next level up. It's the Shadow Forest. You can get quite a lot of the legendary necklaces. So if you come into... Why is that one back in there? Oh yeah, that's right, because I took out the witch. Yeah, so obviously you can get a few of the legendary necklaces for the physical players through either playing the bosses, or you can obviously pick them up in the random shop crown store quite easily. So that's pretty good. But for the magic side of heroes, it's a lot harder. But if you didn't know, guys, something now has happened to the shop. So you can now go into the shop and you can go and buy for 40 gems, you can go and buy the potion box. So that's pretty cool. But my friends, if you have a half price card, I used to spend the half price cards in the shop on the gold chests all the time. 150 diamonds for that? Great. That's perfect. But now, if you scroll to the right, you're going to be able to buy yourself some necklaces. And look at this, guys. For 20,000 gems, you can buy yourself a legendary necklace, which isn't just going to give you like 26,000 extra HP. It's going to give you 20 whiz and also 20 end. So it's going to make whatever hero this has on like more stronger and more HP. So if you have a half price card for the shop, make sure you save up those diamonds and go buy yourself some legendary necklaces. Now, obviously, if you come down here, like 3,000 for that one, 1,000 for that one. Now, the difference between these is quite literally what they do. So if you look at this, for 1,000 for the magic necklace, you're going to get yourself 4,000 HP and 10 whiz. If you go for the 3,000 one, you're going to get yourself 6,000 HP, so that's an extra 2,000 HP. You're going to get yourself an extra 200 magic attack, and you're also going to get yourself an extra 500, an extra 5 whiz. So for 2,000 extra gems, that is really, really good value, because in the end, it's going to be a lot stronger than if you have this. Now, some of you might turn around and say, well, it's not really a huge amount, but what I can honestly tell you is if you have two people that are set up exactly the same, the only difference being this one piece, whoever's wearing this is going to win, because they're going to be stronger than what you are. It's as simple as that. That's why it costs so much more for that teeny bit extra stats. Now, that's the first hidden gem out of the way that a lot of people still didn't notice. I just didn't want to reveal every gem in one video, because obviously I need to drag it out slightly, guys. So if you did manage to work it out, then fantastic. If not, then I really hope that you've got the gems to buy it. Now, for the second part, if you look at this very first one, now obviously I showed you about the hidden tower on the second arena. Now, if you look further up in the map, there are more in the zones. Now, I believe that the Doom is also a new one, and I'm not sure if it is the Hunger or if it's Badlands, but one of them two, I believe, are also new towers. So if you have got sort of way up here into the end zones, just make sure you go back to them towers and double check. It would be great if you could put down comments down below and tell me which one is genuinely new, because I'm not 100% sure, because obviously I'm not that far on. But if you can tell me down in the comments, that would be amazing. But one thing that I do want to show you is never before has there been a tower in hard mode, guys. And look at this. Those two towers do not disappear on the map when you look through the map. And there's only one reason for that, guys, because if it doesn't disappear, it is right there. And there's a there's like it's not really a secret, but there's one very special thing about the two hard mode towers. Unlike before, or should I say like before, they're going to give you a ton of XP, but because it's in hard mode, it's going to give you even more XP, and it's going to give you a ton of gold, but even more gold, because of it being in hard mode. Now, the same as before, you're going to get yourself 10 cards for heroes, 4 being 4 to 5 star heroes, and 2 being 6-star heroes. Now, obviously that's not nothing special, not nothing new, but the one thing that is new, and obviously because it's hard mode, the first 25 are silver, the second 25 levels are gold chests. But the thing that is new about the hard mode is obviously for 25 you get a random 6-star hero. But this is the beauty of this mode, guys. If you can get the 50 in hard, you're gonna get to pick a 6-star hero. Now that's any 6-star hero you like. Now that's going to be a really powerful card. If you can make it to the floor 50, that is going to be a super, super strong card to take. Because everyone knows that if you get to pick your 6-star hero, you're going to be doing some damage. Because you're going to be able to go pick someone like Arno or whatever. I didn't replace my team, did I? I didn't go and replace my team. But either way, we're doing some work. We're going to do some good damage. And we didn't lose anyone in the first level with the look of it. So that's going to be pretty good. I am kind of thinking that I'm going to be permanently replacing the witch from the team. Just so that I do have some mega damage. because there is something else that I found out just after posting the video. I went into the academies when I posted yesterday's video. If you remember rightly, I had a hard time actually using the witch's spell, and I went back into the academies and I looked through and I couldn't spot what the spell was. I then went into the arena and I was watching some replays of the top level players play, and I noticed what the spell was, and I'm going to show you right now, guys. If we go in formation, this final spell, this one right here, if you upgrade it for, I think it's like 5,000 or 6,000 runes, you unlock the full potential of this spell. And for 10 seconds, it actually makes you immune to any damage or any negative spell for like 10 seconds. So it is a really super powerful card, and effectively makes the witch useless for 10 seconds of the beginning of the battle. So I will possibly be moving her out at some point, but we're not at that stage yet. We're not at the stage where the witch isn't useful at the moment, so we're going to continue to obviously use her. But what I do want to try, guys, before I continue playing the tower in hard mode, and I will show you guys me playing the tower in hard mode, and show you obviously how I'm going to overcome the obstacles and stuff if there happens to be too hard. But I want to jump into battle with this guy, and I want to see if I can beat him. Now, this is the main reason why I've actually picked this guy, why I've chosen to take the witch out and bring in the Monkey King. One, because obviously he is going to knock this guy down, which is going to be great, but the witch doesn't really freeze him or stun him with her skill, whereas the Monkey King's knockdown effect does work on this guy. So that's one other thing that you obviously need to take into consideration. Also, I'm finding that when I was fighting this guy, I was just not doing enough damage. I was leaving him with something like 2% HP, and then he would finally kill me. So it was quite frustrating. But hopefully with the Monkey King, we're going to be able to... Well, to be honest, it's going really, really well. So I'm pretty sure with the Monkey King, we're going to be able to go and wreck this guy's face. Because, as I say, with having the witch in there, she wasn't really knocking him down or stunning him. So it wasn't really working, because for some reason, this guy is just immune to the stun. Whereas he's not immune to knockdown. Or he's not immune to it, it just doesn't really affect him too often. But with both the freeze from the witch and the knockdown from the Monkey King, you can see we're going to kill him. But this is around about where I used to get him to, and then I would just run out of time and stuff. So as you can see, that extra damage from the Monkey King, or the King Monkey, whichever way round it is, means we're going to take that victory, and we're going to be able to move on to the next zone, which is really cool, because not only are we going to be able to go and get these cards right here, we're going to be able to move on and do some good stuff and things to the next zone. But we're not going to open up these cards just yet. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait for these cards, and we're going to see what we can do. Like, look at all these potions as well, going from the dungeon. But I'm going to call the video there. I'm going to probably go play the dungeons, because I haven't played the dungeons today. And I'll see what I can do, guys. Maybe I'm going to be able to get some more special stuff. Like, I'm not doing that. I want to get as many of the fragment pieces as I can. So that's 20%. Now, this is what I was talking about. Like, look at that, guys. A lot of people end up refreshing this a lot until they get something of value. But because, like, such as this, like, this isn't really a card that the achievements is going to be able to do or give you. But because of the fact of I've already done a couple of them, we're going to go get some good stuff and things. And we're also going to get this right here. So I tell you what, guys, we're going to end the video on me opening up these chests right here, because that could be pretty cool. It might give me absolutely jack diddly squat, but at the same time, it might give me something quite special. Yeah, pretty much useless. This is about the best that it gave me, to be honest. I think. Well, a little bit of crit. Yeah. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for the video. I really hope that you've enjoyed it. I really hope that you didn't know about the tower and about the necklaces. If you didn't, make sure you go buy some necklaces, make your team stronger. If you didn't know about the tower, then make sure you hit that bad boy like a ton of bricks and destroy it and go pick some good heroes. But that's going to be it for me. Peace on the streets.